Welcome to Caesar Productions, and we are back into the Master League. So, lag. Always love a bit of lag. So you can see we're running with the Kyogre here, and we've got the double Ghost. It's actually really quite a strong team. I've just built Giratina, I've just built Lugia. I need to get the second move on Lugia, so I'm not quite using her at the moment, but we've stuck Giratina O as a safety here to see what's going on. Now we know we want Giratina O to come in and soak some of this. It's doing Side Strike. So we're going to let it Side Strike the first one, block the second one, so that we can get, because I'm pretty sure I can get that move off now. I can get that move off, yeah. So I think they went slightly over energy, or the lag at the start made us win CMP against a Mewtwo at the start. Obviously isn't possible, especially not something like a Koga. Does not win CMP versus Mewtwo. So that being said, we come out with Giratina O, we finish it off and we want to see what they got in the back. They wanted to waste both shields. This is kind of perfect because we're running the Dragon Tail and we're going to want to fire off that Dragon Pulse. But they actually get to it first, so we have to commit the shield. So I know that it's probably going to throw a Crunch, best thing to fire. Most probably one-shot is from there, to be fair. But Zekrom is part Dragon, so that Dragon is really not going to appreciate the Dragon Pulse there. And then they come in with, now I think what I do is, I should definitely bank this energy and switch out. That's what I'm thinking I should do. Would be a better play. So I should have banked that energy, let Gengar take a beating, and then come like this. Okay, so I think this is, I think we're about to notice a bit of lag now. Oh no, I win this one. Okay, GG's. GG's to my opponent. So, again, we come in, we find a Mew. Okay, so how are we going to run this one? Now, I'm always thinking Flame Charge. I will never block the first one with a Kyogre. I just won't do it, because Flame Charge raises your attack. It's one of the best stats, it's one of the best charge moves on you, I feel, to use in Master. There it is. They've gone for the raise of the attack stat. Now, no matter what they want to find now, I should block it. Let's see if I do. I do block it because this thing has such an array of Mews. Okay, Mews. A Dragon Claw would have done quite a lot of damage with the attack bonus there. So they get the shield. Yes, so they're leaning into the attack bonus. So we're going to block up because the Dragon Claw again will do exactly the same. I reckon it'll probably take us from there, if I'm honest. It's only up by one. It hasn't done 2 flame charges, but again, okay, it doesn't take us. It doesn't take us, but yeah, okay. So I definitely should have fired there as well. I was looking there going, what was I doing there exactly? So I should have just been ready to fire. And we're gonna, okay, we haven't switched, but they have. Okay, they switched, and obviously if they have no shields left, which I'm pretty sure, it's gonna be such a big chunk, and then we're gonna Dragon it down. I don't have any shields left, so I don't think it puts me down unless, okay, Outrage, Earth Rage, new move. Oh yeah, so there we go. Yeah, of course, that's a perfect lineup for me there, because then I can finish it off with the Gengar. Boom. But we were running the Shadow Claw, not the Shadow Ball, which I have noticed in a couple of situations. Again, with the lag, if I had Shadow Ball and I could just hit one, I would have KO'd the Metagross in front of me in another match. So there are reasons for, you know, sometimes it's good to have that speed on the Shadow Claws, but I feel that you should always building up to Shadow Ball and then fire regardless. It's just easier, even if your win con is to win with a Shadow Claw. I feel that it is better for your gameplay. Okay, so we've let this thing dragging us down. Like, it's using Dragon Claw, it is taking the chunks out of us, like literally decimating us, but we've gone even shields to do this. So now I come out with Snorlax, we're going to put up with whatever. They can Earth Power, they can Outrage, but they actually go for the Sound Tomb, which is good. Now we can get rid of the debuff straight away, and we find the lag central at all times. So we know we're going to come back with quite a lot of energy. I'm assuming at this point I'm going to come back with an energy and a half, and it says it didn't do much damage, and then suddenly I've got a big old whack, but they haven't got the big old whack that I have. So I'm a bit like, right, okay, where's this lag actually coming from? But they shield the Psychic, so we kind of baited them out. I don't care, I haven't got enough life to shield and save, it's not worth it. So I'm going to come down on the Lick Down, which is, and they try and catch a move, but I've committed to the fast move pressure, and all I have to do is lick this down, and I'm like, perfect. They don't do what I think they're going to do. They bring an Excadrill out. Well, in their mind, the only thing I can do is I can Superpower to get rid of it, but I'm not running Superpower. As you can see, Earthquake to the face, and I'm pretty sure if I block now that I do actually get to lick this down. This is a GG's to my opponent. Lag. And GG's to my opponent. So I really like Fatboy Snorlax is such a good safety sometimes. Really holds on so well. Oh, Mirror, but it's the Shadow, but I'm the Shadow, and they switch out. Okay, so we bank the energy. We get a nice amount of energy. I think that's Waterfall. Let's have a look. We're using Waterfall. So we've got the Crunch. Yep, they're waterfalls. That's why. Yeah. So if it's waterfalls, I tend to leave Machamp in there a couple of moves because I know that I can get that in there, and I know that Body Slam is reasonably oppressive. We want to win switch here, so I'm shielding up. I'm going to shield that Aqua Tail, and I'm going to look at bringing it down. Yep, build it down completely. That's fine. We've got the energy stacked. And they come out with a Machamp, and we know that it's still going to be a good hit on it. And they a little neutral, but they let it go through, which is fine. Now remember, we had all that energy, so we're going to go into the energy regardless if they switch out or not, which they did. They switched into a Togekiss, which is fine. Now I'm going to block whatever they've got coming up. I'm not going to risk it. It doesn't matter if I'm shield down. If they flamethrower at me, I'm dead. They actually get to it. Perfect. So actually what happened is, although they've got all their shields, I have to not block this because it cannot put me down. I have to continue on the attack, take that shield now, and look at finishing with my closer. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get through that shield because it's got such little life left, and they quit out because they can read the writing on the wall. GG to my opponent. Happy yellow hunting to that one. Maybe we can do better next time. Season 12, eh? Season 12. Okay. And again, with a wall run, and a Primarina. I can't remember. Primarina. So we've got him on the switch, and we've brought it out straight away. So we've got the lead, or we've got him tagged, and they know that we've tagged their closer, their switch with a Primarina. So we're just like, right, okay, that's fine, not a problem. Now all I have to do is let the drill runs come through. I don't need to block this up because I wait the full switch timer out, I bring back in, and I expect their switch. They don't quite switch yet, but I have got 2 moves in. The reason for that was to wait for their switch because I can take those just in case. I've got shield advantage, so I shield up the drill run and I see what they want to switch in because they're going to switch. They don't want to go down. They don't want to go all the way down. They just want to go all the way down. And what is it? So it's the bull run, and that's why they didn't want to switch. So it was ABA, weak fighting on the A's. Really not a good sign. That was a really bad play as far as they're concerned, I think. I'm pretty sure Earthquake still doesn't take Fatboy Snorlax down now at this point as well. So I don't feel I should be shielding now. Then I shield the next one just in case. And they go for the Icicle Spear anyway. So I'm pretty sure I can go for the lick down here. And I think, no, I don't shield. That's right, because this is still the count 4. Oh no, we want to test it. Okay, so in my mind, because I'm talking, I was like, yeah, that's probably just a nice little split, but it's not. That was the Earthquake, and you have to watch out for the wall run. It can be very quick and dodgy. Okay, cool. So this is one of the times that I stayed in. They didn't block it. Why didn't they block it? Because they got a Snorlax in the back.
That was absolute madness. I can't believe they didn't block that.
Now they want to save their shields. They also weren't expecting Stone Edge. They were hoping for me to block and maybe taking a Rock Slide and finish it with a Machamp. That's what they were thinking. But they didn't count.
Okay, so they finish off on Machamp. That's not a problem for us. We're going to let whatever come through. Again, I'd be very surprised if they're running Earthquake. And no one's going to fire Superpower or Metagross from a Snorlax, purely because it will put Snorlax, unless the Snorlax can switch out, it puts it in such a bad position. So I know I need to block the drill runs this time. We've got no choice. We've got to block up because that's going to one-shot me from there. If not, I would have less than a sliver of life. So again, not really worth it. So we play this a little bit different. We let the energy build up on Metagross and we switch out because we know we can take 2 drill runs if we need to, and put ourselves in a better place. And they don't shield because then and we catch at the end. So obviously they were like, yeah, you're definitely going to body slam us. It just didn't work out for them. It wasn't a good play in their area. So GG to my opponent. And again, straight on the switch here. So who's this coming in? Because that's what I always expect. And it isn't. They stayed in and they've taken it. So I'm like, okay, if you're staying in and taking it, you've got something at the back you do not want Shadow Champ seeing. So we're going to try and get to it. And they've switched in what they switched in. I knew the switch was coming, and they go straight into a Togekiss. Well, I've got Togekiss. Togekiss is basically just fresh food for the Metagross here. So what we do is we build up. We know we're going to have to shield. So if I know I'm going to have to shield, because it is going to be Flamethrower, and if they didn't, it's still okay, because they can't make the Flamethrower, I then bill it down, get rid of it, stack that energy, because I know that I haven't got the shields. I need to counter that shield they've got. So I've got double energy and no shields, but they've got no energy and shields. So do we take the shield? No, but we find some lag. We don't take shield yet. So this is quite an interesting play. I don't remember if I win this one or not. Most of the Magna Zones I've gone against, they've just mirror shot me until we get to a position where they can then fire the Wild Charge. I think it's Wild Charge, which is a good play. This one doesn't do that, and I'm pretty sure the reason it doesn't do it is because it doesn't have anything. So I can let it come through. Again, not a problem, because it's another mirror shot. I didn't believe it had anything other than mirror shot, and I can still make the move. So GG's to my opponent. Always a good fun. and straight out of the water there. So, whew. Again, like Shadow Machamp can be such an OP lead. An OP lead is, again, look at this. These matches are all in succession as well. I've done these matches one after another, after another, after another. There isn't anything in the middle. This is how this set ran. And I just kept going.
It's insane the amount of Walruns and Excadrill, Steel and Ice I just found on me. Gonna let this last match play out, but I hope you enjoy. As always, GG's to all my opponents, and happy non-ELO hunting for Season 11. Season 12's coming up soon, can't wait.